What's up, guys? RyHo here, down in my dark, dank, dirty basement, as piss I would call it, where all sorts of weird and freaky things happen. I just got done finishing a movie, and I definitely wanted to talk about it. And that movie, as you can see by the title, is The Frankenstein Theory. The other day when I was looking for movies to watch, and I ended up watching Devil's Pass, I saw this movie come up on Netflix, and just because it has the monster in it, I was sort of interested. I just seem to have a thing for anything with Frankenstein's creature in it, and but I was like, no, don't watch that, it looks really bad. And I ended up watching Devil's Pass, but anyway, that's beside the point. The other day we were talking about creature features on the Sausage Factory, and it got me wanting to watch it, so I decided, hell, I'll give it a watch. And I have to say I made the right choice watching Devil's Pass. The Frankenstein Theory, the basic plot is that we've got this guy, he's a professor or something like that, and he's part of this family of long-standing intellectuals. I think they must have money, the Vankheims, or the Vankenheims, something like that. And he gets a film crew together to go up to the Arctic, up northern Canada. And because he believes that his I can't remember what the lineage is, but someone in his ancestry actually was the basis for the book Frankenstein, and actually created a creature doing some genetic crossover or something like that, and that there is a creature up there, and he wants to find it to sort of clear his family name. So that's the premise of the movie. And the problem with the film is that it takes way too long to get to the scary stuff. It builds up forever, explaining things, you know, introducing plot to the story. Like it's like, how long do you want to sit there and watch these people just talk and get after each other? Oh, I don't believe in the monster. Oh, you're crazy. And the guy sort of explaining why he thinks he's right, and just moving through it that way. The acting is fine. The guy that played the guide, I've seen him in some different stuff, and it might be because he's a Canadian actor, but I feel like I've seen him in lots of different stuff, and he's a great actor, and he does a really great job in it. Everyone else kind of looks like they're crappy compared to him because he does such a great job, but they all do a pretty good job. But it's just the story. It just takes forever to get to the part where they start scaring you. And they do a good job of not going too outlandish with it. I always compare these movies to the Blair Witch Project, and I should probably stop, but in the Blair Witch Project, they show you very little, but they scare you very much with what they use. They use a lot of audio. They use a lot of, you know, little bits and pieces here and there to get you freaked out. This movie starts off doing that, but it takes too long to get to that point. And when it happens, it's like there's 20 minutes left in the movie, and they throw it all in at once. The ending is very abrupt. It happens very fast. They should have had less of the talking in the build-up and more of the scares. It should have been like 45 minutes or more of them being out in the wilderness and something scaring them and attacking them and slowly whittling them down. For the most part, most of the scares are wolves howling and they're getting freaked out by it. You know what I mean? It just takes too long to get to that part, and then it's way too abrupt. The ending itself is very, very abrupt. The film has some moments of, I can't believe these people are doing this stuff. It's no worse than any other horror movie, but the very end of it, there's just the one character, they do something so stupid, all you can do is hear it, and you're just sitting there like, I cannot believe this is happening, this is so stupid. And it just, they should have, just like I said, and I'm reiterating, I just think that they could have had a really cool little movie on their hands if they'd just done a better job of the scares at the end. They just should have stretched them out more. Because I mean, I like Frankenstein's monster. You can put him basically in anything. You know, you've got I, Frankenstein out right now, where he's like a superhero ninja. And I'm sure that movie's bad, but what I'm saying is, you know, people can throw Frankenstein into any mold. Frankenstein's monster, that is. And I think it was a great idea, and I think it could have been really cool. And the acting was good. It looked great. Working its way into it, I wasn't bored. You know, I was never, like, I would have liked more scares. And then it ended so abruptly, I was kind of like, that's it? Wait a second, that's it? It was just very surprising how quickly it ended, and I just can't recommend it. It is on Netflix Instant Stream, so if you were like a big Frankenstein nut and you really wanted to watch it, you could watch it there, but I definitely wouldn't suggest going out and getting a copy of this unless you're a hardcore, die-hard Frankenstein collector, because it's just not worth the watch. There are lots of other movies to be watched, even on Netflix or you know, on Blu-ray or whatever. Just don't bother with this one, guys. I can't recommend it. But that's my thoughts on the Frankenstein Theory. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to be back with another video very soon. So I'll talk to you guys soon, and peace.